Yo, what's up? What up? This is another IELTS mock test. I want to force myself to talk about this topic. So, when I try to speak some random topic like how are you or what are you doing right now, I feel pretty comfortable while doing that. But in contrast, when I have some detailed topic to talk about, I don't feel the same. Because I don't feel confident enough, or maybe I don't feel comfortable when I have to force myself to think about the topic that I need to talk about. Yeah, so now I need to bypass that, and by which I mean that we need to do it right. If you're afraid of something, you need to keep doing that until someday that you don't afraid of that anymore. Just like when you do some math exercise, you're afraid that you cannot do the math, then you just have to practice, do a lot of exercise, and then eventually you don't scare of that anymore. So this is actually the thing that I'm going to do. So here I have some example question here. It's separated into three parts, just like an actual IELTS test. Okay, so this is the part 1, part 2, and part 3. And that's writing as well, but I don't care much about writing. Yep, so okay, let's keep going. We have some of the part and I will try to answer them, just like an actual IELTS test. Okay, so let's go for it, huh? I have the exact same amount of time to speak each questions, just like an actual test. Okay, so let's go for it. The first part is about general question about myself, and each question I should only include about 2 to 3 sentences in my answer. So that could be ideal answer for the question in the first section. Okay, so let's go for the first one. Speaking part 1, daily routine. In total of 15 minutes here. What is your daily study routine? So I must say that it's constant. My daily study routine is constant. Every day I have about 8 hours of studying. Not actually 8 hours, just 6. Yeah, but that's my daily routine. If you want to know, no, I've been talking too much about this, right? So every day, 6 hours a day, I sit in front of my desk, study through a computer, looking at the screen. Mostly I spend time on studying English. Okay, so that's my answer. Only 3 to 4 sentences. Okay, so that's the first question. So let's go for the second one. I need to be more focused and I need to be very careful on my question, on my answers. Okay, let's see. Have you ever changed your routine? Yeah, I did. Whenever I don't feel like I want to study, I may skip it. I may skip that day, so I will break the streak, right? Because I want to make it a habit. So every single day I have to study exactly 6 hours a day. But maybe at some day I don't feel like doing it. I will skip it, so it will break my streak. And I've been doing it a lot recently. Okay, so let's keep going. I think it was good enough. Okay, it is recording, right? Yeah. Do you think it is important to have a daily routine for study? Definitely it is. My advice is that we need to make the study into a habit instead of just some spontaneously activity. Yeah, so that's my question. So that's my answer. The fuck. Okay, so let's keep continue. What part of your day do you like best? Maybe the part that I spend on studying. Because right now I'm not a worker, I'm a student, so most of the time I spend on studying, maybe hanging out with friends. But I feel that the time that I spend on studying is the one that have the most value to me. Okay, so that's the right answer. Okay, so let's move to the part 2 here. We're gonna have at least 2 minutes to talk about this. We have a timer here on the corner, on the corner down here, on the left bottom. But I need a timer that I can look at directly at it. What can I do about it? Maybe not. We have 2 minutes to talk about that, right? Okay, I have my actual clock here, my hand watch, so I will use it. Okay, so let's go for part 2. I have 1 minute for preparation and I have at least maximum 2 minutes to talk about it. So. But I think that we're just gonna talk about it directly, not gonna think anymore, because I want to have some. This is topic that I'm gonna encounter in my daily day, right? So whenever someone asks me about this, I'm just gonna speak. I'm not going to think anything. So that's why I will not gonna take the first 1 minute to prepare for it. Okay, so let's go for it, huh? Okay, I need to read the question first before I click the timer. Describe something that surprised you. Surprise you. We should say what it is, how you found about it, what you did, and explain whether it make you happy. Oh, actually, I think I need to think about what I need to say. Okay, so I think I will take the first minute, or maybe 30 seconds. Let me see. Something that surprised me, what it is, how you found out about it, what you did, and explain whether it make you happy. Okay, so I have a topic to talk about this now. Okay, so I will restart the timer and I will speak now. Okay, so the topic I want to say is that long distance lover, long distance relationship. Yeah, that's the topic that I want to mention about. I want to broach. So what it is a relationship where maybe let's just say it's a lover relationship between a girl and a boy, and they are in a long distance. They are being impeded because of the long distance. Maybe someone is in California and the other one is in Tokyo, Japan. So that's long distance relationship. And how you found out about this? I think this is pretty common sense. Maybe if your relationship is being impeded because of the distance of let's say ideology. Not ideology. It's like geolocation. Because of geology, because of the geology, because of the distance, and you will just realize that it is called as long distance relationship. So it's not something that you've been taught. You just realize that, and what you did about this, I feel that it's pretty hilarious. No, not hilarious. It's just so offensive. But I don't think long distance relationship can last for long, especially that a lover relationship between a girlfriend and boyfriend. I don't think it's gonna last for long. Maybe there's some example out there that there's some couple they can last and become a family, become a couple, they marriage after all. But it's pretty rare, and if something that rare, it cannot be used as some standards comparison, and because most of the case just gonna break, it's just not gonna work. Because like after 6 months you only have meet each other for 1 to 2 times. Nah, I don't think that relationship can last for long, and a lot of people agree with me in this degree. And what you did, what I did about this, I think that we should end the relationship and become friend, normal friend, maybe a little closer, but we are not a lover anymore. Maybe that's better for both of them. They need to find someone else so that they can spend like maybe that 6 months, whether they just meet each other for 2 times, they should find somebody else and they start another relationship. That would be much more ideal. It's more than 2 minutes, but I think I will take another 1 minute to talk about the last question and explain whether it make you happy or not. Yeah, I have not ever experienced a long distance relationship before. That's so ironic because I'm talking about this topic that I have not ever experienced before. But anyway, I think that if you break that relationship, maybe a lot of things will happen in your mind, because you need to think about the reason why you still keep that relationship active. It is because there's a lot of research, and the most one the result the reason that get the most supported is that you're afraid of being rejected again, because you're clinging onto that girlfriend. Let's just say you are the boy and you cling on that relationship to that girlfriend of you, because you're afraid that you get rejection if you lose this relationship, right? If you lose this one, you have to find another girlfriend, and you're afraid of being rejection. Yeah, rejection is actually a thing. People being impeded of finding a girlfriend because of that. And the reason why they cling on to that long distance relationship is just also because of rejection. There's like a myriad research on this already. Yeah. So yeah, if you break that relationship, it will make people happier, I guess. Okay, so I think that's enough for this part 2. I will reset the timer now and move to another one. And I don't remember how many times I have to talk about the part 3 here. But maybe it's about 2 or 3 minutes as well. No, actually, this part 3 here, the examiner will ask us the question, and we have maybe 5 to 10 sentences to ask the answer for them. Yeah, and some of these questions is related to the last one. Maybe in the actual IELTS exam, the part 3 will be the follow-up of the part 2, the prior one. But it doesn't seem like this one have anything related in the part 2 here. I just finished. So okay, I don't even care. It's not that serious. So So okay, let's say maybe I will spend about 3 minutes on talking about part three. Yeah, we have 4 questions, so each one I will spend for about 5 to 10 sentences in my answers to talk about. Okay, so let's go for the first one. How do people express happiness in your culture? Okay, so I would say that it's something that's very common sense. That is, people laugh, and maybe if there's some friend of them out there, they would laugh. They have some like string laughter. It get contagious to other people. That's how we express happiness. We laugh, and maybe we cry. Some people cry as well, but it's rare because maybe that emotion, the situation, the thing that make them cry because of happiness need to be pretty special to their emotion or to their life. Yeah, so maybe that's good answer for this question already. Or maybe if you want to talk about something furthermore, like it's not in that immediate situation, maybe another day where they still can express their happiness, right? Maybe because the last day their friend just established a birthday party for them for a friend, so in the next day the friend just feels so good about that, and they invite the whole group to go out for a movies or something. Yeah, maybe that's also a way to express the happiness. Okay, so let's go for the next one, the next question. Do you think happiness has an effect on people, and how? Yeah, it is, and happiness is always better than sadness, right? Than sorrow. Happiness, people, scientists already prove that happiness, or you can say happy, it can make your life expectancy last for longer than you feel sorrow. Like when you feel stress, it's also shorten your life expectancy and also make you feel feel worse in your daily life as well, in your mental health. It also being affected. So being happy is the best thing. Being happy is the best thing. And we have two last question here to finish. How can people be happy? We need to think. We need to have our mindset to be positive. Whenever we encounter some situation, some trauma in life, we need to feel it. We need to see it in the positive way. Even if it's the worst thing ever happened to you, maybe you lose a relative, you still need to see it positively instead of negative. I think that negative thinking is fine, but just to some extent, you should let your positive thinking to transcend your negative one. That's how you can be happy for the rest of your life, for the entire life that we possess here. Is it good for people to be unhappy? Why? Yeah, unhappy. Yeah, sorrow also has some benefit of it. We can feel much better about ourselves, right? In that very moment, we can feel about the world, about what we did, and about ourselves, and what made me so sad, and why. Maybe why my boyfriend, why my girlfriend just left me. We feel sad, we feel sorrowful, right? So yeah, in that very moment, we can think about ourselves. So it's good, but don't repeat it too much because it's gonna affect your mind, maybe your emotion or your mental health and stuff. Okay, so we just finished an exam. Okay, and I think that's good enough. I will make another video on other stuff. Keep doing this for yourself to talk about some topic. You don't think, you just speak. Okay, and goodbye.